Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Last time, we found out that Citan is not quite as evil as I thought he was, and we rescued Ellie and kind of got everyone free. We also got our limiters removed. Is this the door I need to go through? Is this the door I need to go through? Where am I going? There's a door around here somewhere. Okay, there we go. It was the door I needed to go into. Anyway, everyone is here, except Maria, which that's no real big loss. She needs to be flying the getaway gear. And even her parents are here. Hammer. Sure thing, buddy. Jeez. If it wasn't for the fact that Hammer's done that stuttering thing pretty much all game long, I'd think he was in Citan's boat and hiding something from me. Why don't you shave that mustache? You just look evil with it on. Alrighty then. No time to waste. Actually, we have plenty of time to waste, but that's just because this is an RPG. Should split into two groups. Faye, you should take 2 more members and keep our 3-party limit, while everyone else destroys everything in their path on their own. As the other group. Seriously? Yeah, basically we have one final dungeon to go through for this disc. And we are closing in on the finale for sure. You'll be able to make contact with the other party members and change them. Yes, we finally have an easier method other than talking to Margie at changing our characters. Now, at this point, I think I'm going to want to unequip the stuff on Citan and Ellie and form myself a new party here. I will feature Emeralda for sure, and I will have to think about who else I'm going to put in for now. Yeah, so you go that way and we'll meet up with you later. At least he's going the right way. Speaking of right way, this place is confusing as balls. Yeah, mainly because the map that I have access to says that west should always face to the top to use the map, but sometimes, like right now for an existence, this is the one I want to leave out of, but on my map it shows that it's coming out of the east. It's not coming out of the east. The east is back this way. And that's not the way I want to go. Regardless, doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm going to change up my equipment, change up my party, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Now, this is going to be my party momentarily, but only so I can show off something with Citan. Once outside of battle, and one inside of battle. Now, he's supposed to have access to his sword, though it doesn't really show it here yet for some reason. But, yeah, probably after my first battle, because one thing of note is if you check his death blows, they have all changed. He now has different names for pretty much all of them, and they've all changed because now he does use his sword. Now, I believe before we entered here I said he doesn't get this until disc 2, but I'm pretty sure he has access to it now, or at least that's what the guide's saying. Can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, the other character I have there is Emeralda, because I haven't really gotten a chance to use her yet, and she's buff. Not quite so buff yet. There's something we can do later on in the game, pretty much right at the end, in fact, that makes her even better, but anyway, we have access to all her death blows, show off my equiptions, power crisis, battle apron, and gave her the angelic robe and the long dark coat. Other than that, we can talk to everybody around here. Most of them don't say anything interesting. You think. At least that one makes a little bit of sense. True. Yeah, I guess they are. One thing of note is Sunshine here has... Yeah, closing down sale. Let's buy some stuff. Well, we don't really need to. There's nothing here that we don't have already access to with the last area. Most of this stuff is just, you know, it's all the same stuff that we've been able to buy before. Would you stop? I want to go to items, thank you. So, yeah. I would make sure you have some Zeta Sols. Again, I shouldn't have to mention this at this point, but I will anyway, just in case. And Omega Sols, if you don't have any, get some. Speed Stars, we don't really need those anymore because we have the spells. I didn't really use them before because they weren't necessary, but if you want, I guess you could make use of them. It's up to you. I'd rather keep my money for other things. True. What do you have to say? And Chu-Chu. Yeah, no. Alright, so let's exit this way. Now, it's going to take me a moment to try and figure out where exactly I am. Now, I believe... So, if that's the case, where does this one lead? Because I always get confused in this area. It's west. I really have no idea where I am. Now, there's a lot of these around here. Fake doors that aren't actually doors. Some of them will be, and others won't be. So this one is a door. Now, this one leads to a save point, and I believe an item, if I'm not mistaken. This is what I found last time when I just ran through here quick to figure out where the map was supposed to be. So that's item number 2. So now I know where I am. So I'm in the highest-most room of this part of the area. So, if that's... let's go there. So, basically, that's where I want my camera centered, in this part of the area. Now, I can take this path down here, and this should loop me down to the other item that I want to get. Alright, all the battles around here are repeats of things we've already seen, though I will be showing off some of them because I haven't really gotten a chance to show off... oh, who is it? Am I going the wrong way? I don't hope not. Should be this door here, which if I am where I think I am... Yes, that's exactly what I want. So, in this particular room, you want your camera centered to the northwest. And from here, I actually want to pop up this way. It doesn't really matter. You can go a variety of different ways. So there's those two. Now we can head over here. And we should be able to get out to... Well, I'm going to leave some of the battles in, like I said, to show some things off. All the enemies here are repeats. As you can see, Citan now has his sword. Let's see what he can do with said sword. Basically, the only... I'll be using 2 death blows now that I have them, unless someone's weak against a particular element. The XX one for non-elemental, and every other time, he'll be using crystal water because it's his most powerful, and it looks awesome. Yeah, that's gangster. And it does a shit ton of damage. Alright, let's take a look at your best one, Dark Beast. Now these guys aren't weak to dark, but I don't think they absorb it either. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't do as much, but it's still pretty cool. Now I'm gonna guard with Faye since, assuming I get another turn in, that is. No, I don't. Nuts! I thought it was gonna do 200 some. Oh well. Now I believe he should have his sword. Yeah, the Sengoku sword. And take a look at his, what do you have, like 77 attack power before? Now it's 108. Yeah, he gets a lot of attack power with this boost. It's almost as if he's a new character. And I'm kind of glad he's not a new character because he's already awesome as it is. So I should go down here and there should be... okay. And then from here, I should go down this way, I believe. Alright, so we'll take a look at some of his other ones here. Got Haze of Fire. I'm not going to do this for all characters, just because it's kind of new that we have him with a sword. He's got all new death blows. Some of them are cool, some of them aren't. This one looks pretty cool. And I do want to show off some of Emeralda's. Yeah, all the enemies, same ones we fought in the last area. They're all pretty kind of boring at this point. We got the Ray Cat. If you notice, pretty much all of Emeralda's basic attacks, since she's made out of nanomachines, she just manipulates part of the body and attacks. You know, whether it looks like a hammer or anything else, really. Which one did I do? So, got Rumbler. I'll probably show off the elemental ones for him and then put him to bed. Next time I get to a save point, I will be switching him for Billy. So I'll do that off screen, obviously, but I'll switch him for Billy, and just because I kind of want some variety, and I haven't had Billy in a while. Not to mention, he's really good on the ground. Not as much in the gear, but some of his spells will be helpful around here. Let's see, I want to show off... No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted 4 Solaris. Oh well. Yeah, they don't have a lot of HP, so... Now, I believe this should lead to... Oh yeah, this one. Oh no, not this one. There it is. We have the shotgun ammo. Can I talk to any of these things? No, guess not. Oh well. See, now that we've gotten to this part of the area, the camera switches and west is actually north. I don't know why the map is designed like that, but it's really confusing. Specifically for me. Now, if you just kind of hold still, yeah, it's a floating bridge, though I don't know why, but it is. And I need to maneuver my map, so battle, and then I'll do it off screen. Alright, there we go. So, once we get to the first path there, the first split, we'll want to skip it, go up to the second one, cut back and head into this room down here. Is this the one I was thinking of? No. There's one where the chest is on the table, though I may have already gotten that. And that would be item number 4 for this area, Aquasalt DX. And then we want to go up here, grab this one. And further, we want to go up here. I believe it's this one. Alright, we can show off a couple more here. Let's see. One more. And we got Festive Wind. I forget what a lot of these look like because I almost never use anything other than crystal water because it's the most powerful, and if I'm not trying to remember 6 different combinations, I just do, you know, whatever the most recent one is. And here we have Tornado Hand. It looks like it should hit everyone, but that's, I guess, can be said for a bunch of different ones. You really don't need to spend that much time. You can one-shot enemies, especially with the Power Crisis. In fact, for the upcoming boss fight, I'm banning the Power Crisis because in a test run, I one-shot the boss with the Power Crisis, and that does not make for a very dramatic boss, or Disc 1 finale boss. So, yeah. Zanretsu. Cool. I like a lot of his with the sword. Not only is he so powerful that everything looks cool, but at the same time, you know, he just does lots of damage. Alright, so this is the room I'm looking for. I'll cut the rest of the battles out. Don't really need anything else around here, so let's jump down here, grab treasure. I don't know why, but there's a lot of switching points in this area. Anyway, Okay, we're back. So I just gave Billy a speed ring plus, or speed ring 2, or whatever the speed ring good one is. So cut down this one over here, shoot up here, and into this door. Should lead us to the last one before the next set there. There we go, another Aquasol DX. They keep giving me lots of items for healing. Not that I use them, but oh well. Might as well give me something over nothing. At least it's not 1 gold. And we have the second moving bridge here, the suspension bridge, floating bridge, whatever you want to call it. And so I want to take the first one. There's a room there that is empty, so don't worry about that. Pop up through here. And for whatever reason, there's a save point to the left there, but there's another save point like a few rooms up. It really seems kind of pointless to do that. So I'll go here, and so yeah, there should be. And after that battle, we get to go through the door into the room with the treasure chest, containing a survival tent. And so we'll hop back through. Also after that battle, Billy learned a new tech. So yes, I want to go up here. Now this, I believe, is the final room. Yes. So this is the final room. Last switch point. All the characters are here. Almost there. Yep. There isn't really much else to do, and I don't have enough time to go through all of the sequences coming up, so we'll just kind of cut her off a little early today. What about your father? Why is he not here yet? Even if it is full of crazy people. Just up there. Well, that's good. Almost there. And what about you? Never, never, never. Yeah, for some reason, he doesn't sell anything at this point. After that last battle, like I was kind of half saying there for a moment, Billy learned a new tech, Goddess Wake. It's a revive. It really isn't all that important. We have items to do that if we really want to. I'm going to heal everybody up fully because, like I said, I'm banning the power crisis for the upcoming boss fight. That being said, I guess I will give him the battle apron. I might as well. He has more defense than everyone, but oh well. Might as well give him speed, and that's pretty much all I want to do here for this one. If you want an easier time in the boss fight, probably go with Citan and Billy. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Emeralda is not the greatest for the upcoming boss fight, but I haven't shown her off really, so Citan, just because of his high damage, Billy, to keep everyone healed up. He has an all-healing spell. If you want to make it really easy, bring in Faye with low HP, activate Power Crisis, and unleash Hell. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.